Hello, welcome or welcome back to Heretic Owl Tarot. My name is Liz, and I'll be guiding you on this journey today. This is a reading for the 6-2 Human Design Profile, or the Role Model Hermit. If you don't know what your Human Design Profile is, there's a link in the description for you to get your Human Design Body Graph, and your profile will be listed on there. Definitely be sure to check out your zodiac sign readings. All of those are up. And of course, I would absolutely love it if you subscribed to my channel so to be notified whenever these readings come out. Because I'm not on a schedule. I just can't do. I have to wait for the energy to show up. So, this is a 3-card spread. The first card is your current energy. The second card is the energy that's leaving. The third card is the energy that's coming in. I do not take the jumpers for this spread, FYI. So let me just shuffle a bunch of times until it feels good, and then we'll get your cards out. All right. There we go. Okay. Current energy. The 3 of Swords. Bro, what's leaving? My dog is pissed too. Tough guy. So what's leaving? The 8 of Swords. Love that. What's coming in? Bro, okay. Yes, good. We're turning things around. The 10 of Cups is coming in. To clarify the 3 of Swords, interesting, we have the Star card. Getting some clarity here. To clarify the 8 of Swords, we have the Sun. And to clarify the 10 of Cups, we have the Hanged Man. Look at all that major arcana clarifying all these cards here. Very interesting. Okay, let me just make sure everything is in frame. Okay, looks good. A lot of blue. Blue is jumping out. And of course, yellow. Blue is, throat chakra. Yellow is solar plexus. Some red here. The immediate feeling that I got from the 3 of Swords and the Star card is that there's been some disappointment in something that you've been trying to manifest. Or even the idea or intention around what it is that you have been trying to manifest has changed in some capacity. It could even be the story behind your hopes and dreams, like whatever your motivation was for manifesting the thing that you are trying to manifest. And the reason why I even keep putting it like that, right? Like the 3 of Swords is heartbreak, rejection, disappointment, but it's swords. So it's how those things are living in our minds. What is our mindset? What are the beliefs that we are attaching, or the stories that we're attaching to those experiences? Or past, the Brene Brown calls them gremlins, like the stories that come up. It's kind of like our own glass ceiling, obviously limiting beliefs usually come from a set of stories or a set of beliefs that we have about ourselves, whether we're the ones that created them or they were, imprinted onto us from somebody else. And the Star card is Aquarius. There is an Aquarius new moon today. It's also the lunar new year. I'm doing this reading on the 29th. And the Star talks about hopes and dreams, trusting the process. I also see the Star card as being like the literal space between the 5D, where, we co-create, where we manifest these things, we do the work, and then the 3D, where the physical work happens. And it's like the space between, and, kind of melding those things together, pulling those manifestations out of the 3D and into where we are. And it's even interesting in the Star card that it looks like there's water coming from it, which to me, kind of feels like tears. So yeah, I hate to say it, it does feel like something that you have even been putting a lot of energy into, just maybe it hasn't worked out the way that you have wanted it to. Maybe there is some level of rejection or disappointment there, which is also interesting because there's going to be some satisfaction coming out of this dissatisfaction. But over here we have the Eight of Swords and the Sun card. This is the energy that's leaving. Just to go back to this Three of Swords and the Star card really quick though, there are these two different eyes on here. So I do wonder if there were two people involved in some capacity, or feeling like you have been watched or monitored or something along those lines. Or it could even be that if there are two people involved, like you guys had two different visions of, or two different things that you were trying to manifest. And maybe you thought you were on the same page. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be exactly two people. It's just that this eye and that eye are two different people. Those are eyes belonging to two different people. So even monitored keeps coming to mind. So again, over here, the Eight of Swords and the Sun card. You know, the Eight of Swords, there's so much to be found in the Eight of Swords, because that is the limiting beliefs that I was talking about in the Three of Swords. This is kind of where it starts. This is where we recognize like how that has contributed to the things that we do, to our personality, to our temperament, to, you know, the things that we don't do. This would be those limiting beliefs. I mean, there's this lion here that's in a cage. Like, is there some area in your life where you've like boxed yourself in? And even like with this specific Sun card and it being a unicorn, every time I have seen it, I feel like it has shown up to literally say, you are a unicorn. And if you are trying to do things in a way that other people have done them, using somebody else's template, because maybe they experience success, you recognize their success, you're like, I want to get there, so I'm going to follow this blueprint. That would be boxing yourself in. And with this being in the position of what's leaving, I feel like you've probably figured this out already. That's at least how it's coming through. You know, it could be blocking your own blessings, because again, it would be like limiting what is even possible, or like what's even trying to come into you. But we won't see those things if our mental, you know, if our beliefs or those stories like prevent us from even seeing something as being a unicorn. Because we would just be like, those don't exist. It can't possibly be that, right? Because they don't exist. Well, it's like, bro, I'm like standing right in front of you. What do you mean I don't exist? Like, how are you telling me, standing here in front of you, I'm just a unicorn standing in front of a boy or a girl, asking them to believe in me? What? That is hilarious. What is that from? Notting Hill? Hey, maybe watch that movie, because they thought that circumstances or whatever would prevent them from being together. Not that this necessarily has to do with like another person. If it does, whatever. I mean, I did say that with the Star card, but you know, just realizing that there's more than one possibility. And even too, like this Three of Swords thing could be happening because however you are trying to like however you're working on it in the 5D, you're working on it. It's like the way that somebody else would. So truly, I mean, this whole thing is like, go at it your own way. And over here with the 10 of Cups and the Hanged Man, the Hanged Man is delay or suspension. It's also, though, seeing things from a different perspective. The 10 of Cups is a minor arcana card to the Sun card. So we have both of the best, quote unquote, cards in the tarot on the table. But it is like, seeing this outcome, this 10 of Cups, differently. This is community, right? It's everybody's needs being met, everybody's cup being full, there being a cup for everybody. All these cups are different, right? So diversity, reaching more people, seeing things from a different perspective. There's this lobster on this card. Lobsters mate for life, so there could have something to do with that. Yeah, I mean, it's like making those connections with people that are in alignment with you. Seeing the possibilities or seeing the path forward to this differently. Or, of course, this could be saying that it's coming, it's just not here yet. And also part of the suspension would be working through this other stuff here. Beautiful. I'm gonna leave it there. I almost said I'm gonna let you go. Like we're on the phone. But thank you so much for allowing me to read your cards. I will talk to you soon. Bye.